how did indigenous North Americans historically treat flesh wounds? Well, many different ways, but a poultice is a primary one. So a poultice is just some herbaceous plant material, often masticated or ground up and then applied to a wound sort of in a moist form. You can add oils, make an infusion or something, but there's a lot of different species that were used, but one very prominent one is Yarrow. This is Achilles millefolium. That genus Achilles comes from Achilles, who's reported to carry this into battle with him along with his Myrmidon warriors in order to staunch bleeding wounds in the field. And funny enough, the Karok of Texas and other natives carried this very same species into battle for the same purpose. So it has been used by indigenous people throughout all the temperate regions of the northern hemisphere to which this plant is native for wounds. And modern herbalists still use it the same way. The specific epithet millefolium comes from this foliage being very finely divided, and it kind of has this fluffy sort of 3D structure that kind of looks like a squirrel's tail. And in fact, a lot of native names for this species translate to something like squirrel tail or chipmunk tail because of this appearance. And almost all of these nations were known to use this species for poulticing wounds. There was, of course, tons of other medicinal uses for this plant, which I described in my other videos. And I just did a full video about bandaging a wound I had for a month with nothing but wild plants. And this is the first one I used, but I ran out, and so I experimented with some very interesting other plants, so check it out.